Right, I'm making a hexagon quilt. I'm just using this bed as a template. This is Muriel and Albert's bed, and I've printed off some 1/4 inch printables, hexagons, and that's from this website here. And I've started cutting them out. It's very small, so I'm going to cut a few more out. And then I'm going to start cutting some little fabric bits out and we'll start sewing them. I've sorted through some fabrics. I'm going to use some of these. So I'm going to do one with sort of browns in it. So yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to use it. I might start with that one. Maybe that one as well. And see what I come up with. Okay. Right, so I chose my fabrics and I'm cutting out the fabrics to go around the hexagon papers that I've cut out, and you can see I've got some pinned in that top left hand corner. You tack the fabric onto the hexagon papers, and then once you've got a few tacked up you start sewing them together. You'll probably see in a minute a hexagon that's been tacked around the papers in the top sort of corner. Yep, I just put it down there, and well, it's kind of in the middle of the screen actually. And yeah, you just keep sewing them and sewing them and sewing them. Unfortunately, due to Peter on my lap and the angle of the camera, you can't actually see what I'm doing, so I'm very sorry about that. And then finally you can see 7 hexagons sewn together, and that's part of the process. And here we have all the hexagons that I did sewn together. Right, so I've almost finished my quilt. This is what it's looking like now. And I'm going to use that as the backing, and I haven't quite decided whether I'm going to have it with extra blue around it yet and leave it like that, or whether I'm going to fold the edges over, sort of like edge it like that. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to make a bed. I want a bed similar size to this, so I'm going to use this as a template. I've already drawn around the bed ends, so I'm going to cut them out next, and we're going to go from there. So here is the bed. All I've got to do now is paint it. I haven't quite decided. I might actually decorate it. I haven't decided yet, so I'll have a think about that before I go on to the next stage. Right, I'm going to paint the bed. This is the original burnt umber I had, and I really like this colour, but as you can see it doesn't match any of the, well, that's a burnt umber, doesn't match that, that's for sure. And this one I believe is supposed to be burnt umber, and you can see quite clearly it doesn't match that either. So I've not got a lot of this left, so I'm going to save this, and I'm going to try and mix up some of these colours and see if I can get a colour I like. So I now have the bed finished. I haven't painted anything on the ends as yet. I may do at some stage, but I haven't. And I haven't written on the bottom yet, so I need to do that. I've made a mattress and I've made it tufted. I've made a little mattress cover, and everything is completely handmade here, so hand sewn and handmade. And the mattress pops into the mattress cover like so. Whoops, let's tilt it down so you can see what I'm doing. That means that the bottom sheet stays on nicely. Then I've made a little top sheet, and this is the quilt finally finished. That's the back of it. So I'm really pleased with how this turned out, and you can see how small it is by the size of my hand. So that tucks in there, and then that will get folded around the mattress and gets tucked into the bed. Like so. And then I've made a little silk satiny type pillow to go on there. So this bed will be for Granny and Grandpa, and it will go into Grandpa's Folly, my Lines house. So I'm quite pleased with how that turned out. Yeah. So anyway, it took a little while to make that, but I think I might make some more. It's very, very fiddly, but yeah, I think it looks really lovely. So that is the house, the bed completed for Grandpa's Folly. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I know some of it's a bit difficult to sort of follow, because I realised that you couldn't actually see what I was doing for some of it, but I did my best at the time. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you another time. Bye.